They always have anal sex spontaneously without any prep and somehow don't get shit on their dicks. Of course it's unrealistic. Don't knock on Pooh's door and be surprised if Pooh answers, Piglet. Yes. All porn, lesbian, M2M, straight, it's all noticeably fake to some degree. Wait, so when some guy eats all my candy I can't force them to give me a BJ? Porn is wildly unrealistic. Otherwise there'd be a lot more plumbers and pizza delivery drivers. Being a stepbrother is probably also much less fun than it is shown to be. I haven't seen a lot of gay porn, but I'd think that not every gay dude in real life is an Adonis with an enormous dong, just like straight dudes in real life. I'm fully convinced that gay guys have bigger dicks. I've seen a lot of gay guys' dicks and none of them have been underwhelming. Yep, all porn is unrealistic. For gay porn this can be palely dangerous because there is so much less support, education about healthy, safe gay sex young adults are exposed to. Yep, we need more resources for our younger queers. Lesbian porn is so unrealistic and strange that it weirds me out. Unless it's amateur WLW porn it's probably awful lol. As a queer woman, I notice they always look like they're trying not to throw up when they're eating each other out. Also they do stuff that is just insane. Like they lick a dildo together for 10 minutes ha ha ha. I don't blame the actresses because working in porn is probably really difficult but it is funny. Like is it that hard to pretend to be a lesbian? What? Gay porn isn't realistic at all. I don't get why people are saying it is. Although, I'd admit I've met guys that seem to have learned everything they know from porn, and just repeat it mindlessly. There are so much better ways to fuck than what we see in porn. No, switching positions every minute isn't hot. Don't get me started on the furiously attack her G-spot with the come hither motion that so many guys have apparently learned from some weird porn tutorial. Leave my poor vagina alone. Lesbian porn would only be realistic if they moved in immediately afterwards. Nesting porn. Well, my mate did fuck his stepsister for about 3 years. So it's pretty realistic in my books. Did she keep getting stuck? I don't get why people watch anything but amateur porn. Nowadays they've got amazing cameras, basic understanding of video editing and sound quality, and they're most often actually in love and or actually passionate about whatever it is they're trying to cram into an orifice or another. Support amateur arts. Word around the water cooler is you've got a big cock. I've got a big cock too. Totally sounds like normal conversation in an office environment. I mean, maybe if the employees raise roosters for fighting, lol, s. Incredibly unrealistic for many of the reasons other folks are pointing out. Also, don't understand why there's so much jackhammering. Getting pummeled like that isn't particularly lovely. Scenes are usually super mechanical and follow a very specific sequence. Also, a tiny bit of spit is really not enough to facilitate, well, you know. Additionally, all the performers do during the scenes is constantly grunt and say, oh fuck. It's one of the most annoying things to me. So boilerplate and fake. I think sensuality and sexual chemistry is very underrated and porn is not a great resource to hone your skills or learn anything about actual sex because it really doesn't reflect the reality, messiness, and diversity of sexual relationships. Not to say it's all bad, per se, but you definitely have to suspend some disbelief with a lot of it. Now, on the other hand, you can find some good amateur stuff where the couples like each other, know what the other one likes, and have more of an intimate and honest vibe. Greater than also, don't understand why there's so much jackhammering. Getting pummeled like that isn't particularly lovely. Some of us bottoms like feeling used and abused. When lesbians finger each other with nails on, I roll my eyes. Real lesbians file those nails all the way down. Some amateur porn producers are actually just couples filming themselves having sex. But even then, they put on more of a show for it, so there's some fakeness with all of it. Wait. Do straight men think porn is realistic? The op definitely hasn't had sex. It's okay op. Neither have I. If porn is unrealistic, gay porn is still porn. Henceforth gay porn is unrealistic. Quod erat demonstrandum. I've seen porn compared to car commercials. Almost every car commercial shows a driver alone in a car, on a deserted highway amidst glorious background scenery. I don't drive myself, but even I know that most actual automobile operation differs from this in almost every way. If your only exposure to the experience was watching the commercials, you would be disagreeably surprised by your first drive. My problem with gay porn is half the terrible production value and half incompatible couples or a really lame premise. It's like, really old guy fucks 120 pounds guy with 2009 haircut and visible rib cage, shot in 640 by 480. Makes sense. 10% of the population, 10% of the budget. The only good ones are amateur. Me and my boyfriend agreed we're going to make a gay porn production company that makes AAA porn. Even the ads before the gay porn plays is lazily produced. Porn is like pro wrestling. You know it's scripted but you still watch. It's exaggerated and inaccurate, but more accurate than straight porn. Gay porn is made by and for men, so it's pretty accurate, while in most straight porn cases it's directed by men using women, so they miss the mark. What? Oh yeah, let's just whack the dick straight in with no lube or foreplay. Definitely realistic for anal scenes, s. My stepsister is always getting stuck in shit. Porn is to sex what martial arts movies are to street fights. Or gun battles. I'm honestly waiting for Uber driver porn to take off, as former driver you have plenty of opportunities, and from talking with other drivers it seems like I'm not alone. Oh, it's definitely out there. Search Pornhub for Uber or Lyft. I had a gay roommate that worked in a video store. He was given the task of sorting the gay porn video area. As he was the only out gay man employed, I guess they thought it was reasonable. He said, "If I see one more quote on the side of a tape with the words, ass busting, I'm going to freak." I'm guessing they are at least derivative if not just repetitive. A lot of straight men. What do you mean it's not realistic for women? I have sex with women like they do in pornos all the time. A lot of straight women. Deadpan face. Same straight men. Women don't really enjoy sex. I've had sex with numerous women, and none of them enjoyed it.